Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your cake, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get them. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. That they still don't know. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. Jump off into the news. A lot of stuff going on tonight. I want to keep you guys up to date on what's happening locally in the news and what's going on. Somebody take care of the goddamn dog. Sound like reindeer in here. What the heck is going on? All right. Want to make sure that you guys know what's going on. Tonight, man, I'm so excited to bring you guys the next episode of Live Your Truth. We're going to go into what about these macho situations. Men are stupid. I'm just being real. And I'm going to get more into that when I get this book out there. I promise y'all the book Men Are Stupid. I'm a man of my word. I will get that done. But we can look at what's going on. Okay. In the national news, these are the headlines. All right. We got some stuff about a shooting in New Mexico, right? The 3 dead, 2 wounded in the Farmington attack. It's sad, but this is the world we live in. Please remember, guns don't kill people. People kill people. All right. So, and a gun is not an automatic force field. The gun will not stop bullets from penetrating you, but if they up doors, up theirs, you better be able to up yours. And I mean that. All right. But yeah, so I mean, being real, we got some stuff about Congress. We got some stuff going on around the world. Late breaking news, things like that. Just to be honest with you, let's look at some of the stuff that we are known is going on in the global sense. Presidential stuff. Oh, we have a new Chicago mayor. All right. Let's check out that young brother for real. Let's get on that because I definitely want to bring out that Chicago welcomes a new mayor. All right, let's dig off into that because Chicago has been a city laden with crime for a while. Brandon Johnson commenced his mayoral term Monday with a rousing promise to propel the soul of Chicago to its greatest era yet. I don't know what era was great for Chicago. Chicago, I mean, with all the government scandals and stuff, I guess that means no more government crime. You know, I mean, the Chicago, man, Chicago is a big city in the rest of the world that is unique, right? Because it's like everybody's a criminal, right? I mean, let's keep it real. Like, what wasn't happening in Chicago? Somehow the city manages to chug along day by day. But if you don't have the people that's committing crimes in the police department or in the legislator in Chicago, you definitely have street crime going on in abundance. So we're gonna pray for that city, man, and we're gonna pray for Brother Brandon Johnson, the new mayor of Chicago, and that he does make this the greatest era yet. We waiting on seeing it. Chicago ain't had a great era since the Bears won. Let's keep it real. And that was one NFL season. All right. But you know, for real, let's go, people. Let's look at what's happening locally. So that's the national big headline, really worth mentioning. With Chicago's new mayor. If you have a different headline, put it in the comment section. I'll look it up and get it going. So locally here in Texas, we'll look around here and see what's going on. Really, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna put you in the garage. I swear I am, because for some reason you can't sit in the bedroom under lock and key. I'll put you. I'm gonna put you in the garage. It's all good. These things will be fixed, folks. Don't worry about it. I will fix these small little issues. Don't worry about it, man of my word. All right. Now the dog is in place. It says NBC5 says a man was killed by Irving police suspected of gunning down a man the day before. So literally it's pre-summer. This is the South. Please, people, go somewhere with company. Don't be out by yourself. And if you are, hey, yo, strap with you. People are out here with their guns. They're going crazy. They're doing nonsense. It's nuts. Driver complaints. What to do about a driver? So what do you do when your spot gets taken at the grocery store? I saw that today. I saw somebody cut somebody out for a spot today. That person was very, very upset. Nothing really happened, but I saw what it looks like. People, let's be honest. It's a parking spot. Why would you want to put your life at risk, as crazy as folks are today, for a parking spot closer? Clearly, in these days, if you cut somebody out for a parking lot, it could cost you your life. All right. So think before you act. All right. Yes, we want a shorter walk to the door, but let's be honest. If you can walk, thank God, because I'm telling you right now, you do not want to put your life on the line over a parking spot. It's happening. It says there's a 12-year-old accused of killing Johnson County restaurant employee. That's Fox 4 News Dallas Fort Worth. A 12-year-old is accused of killing a Johnson County restaurant employee. So it's a lot happening here locally with man, just folks killing folks, man. It's the craziest thing. We can dive a little deeper into this. Let's dive a little deeper into this, shall we? Let me go ahead and share this thing real quick, man, with you guys. You know, when in my day it was like babies having babies. Now it's babies killing babies. And I'm telling you right now, this program and this show champions people who are raised without a father. And the reason why this show champions folks raised without a father is stuff like this. When you don't have that real man in your home, man, you're capable of doing all kind of manner of terrible things. And I'm telling you, it makes no sense that a 12-year-old would want to kill anybody when their life has just started. Let's check this out, shall we? We are running that. Okay, we'll follow that. Run that. Let's go.
Leading edge of some thunderstorm cooled air forms that gust front there, that shelf cloud, if you will, and some heavy downpours just behind that gust front as well. Many of us have seen rainfall the last few days, with literally one exception. We've got a little donut hole here in southern Tarrant County, around the Burleson area, but literally everyone else over the last few days has picked up at least some rain, some a lot more than others. You can easily pick out some of the bullseyes. You can see here in eastern Palo Pinto County, western Parker County, that's over 5 inches of rainfall. We've got a lot of areas there with green and red in Wise County. That's 3 to 4 inches of rain in the scale. Look down to the south of Hillsborough, Southern Hill County, over 4 inches of rain has fallen over a pretty good stretch there, and many other areas to our east picking up a good 2 inches of soaking rain the last few days. Here's our front. It is slowly edging in from
Don't act like that's not you, because it is. All right. And if that's the case, right, let's be honest. Uh, you guys may have missed some stuff. Go over Instagram and Facebook and check out what you guys missed. Basically, hockey and Major League Baseball is doing all right. English Premier League is doing all right. Don't miss the end. I'm just recapping for you because I was on mute. I thought the news story was going to go, but it didn't. Apologize for that. I'll get better at this muting myself for the news stories. But at the end of the day, don't miss the NBA playoffs at this point. Lakers Nuggets is going to be a hard fought game, a hard fought series, and we have Jordan versus Bird, light skin, dark skin. We have we have it going on out there East. Both conference finals series are going to be instant classics. Trust me, don't miss a dribble. All right. Now we're to our mainstay. All right. Welcome everybody. Please make sure you like, post, and share this situation. I'm ready to go. Machismo. Ladies, you want to understand why at the workplace, in the home relationships, men act so macho. Let's go into it. All right. And I'm going to share this with you guys because I want you to know. Again, I apologize for being on mute for so long on YouTube. I will get better and better and better at this. All right. All right. Machoism. Y'all didn't think it was a word? It's a word. Hello, Muhammad. Let's go. A strong sense of masculine pride, an exaggerated masculinity, athletes displaying their machismo, an exaggerated or exhilarating sense of power or strength. And that's what it is, ladies. I don't care how much you lift weights, ladies. I don't care how great you are at the sport you are. I don't care how much of a junkyard dog you are with your business that you own or in the corporate world. That right there breaks it down. Just like men will never understand, and we'll get to that, will never understand the beauty of creating life and bringing it into the world. What's up, Don Rico? Let's go, baby. Let's go. The people's choice, everybody. No matter how much you ladies want it, you will never understand the exhilarating sense of power and strength that comes with being macho. All right. It's an unbelievable feeling to be an alpha male, the top dog, the lead dog. It's nothing like it, ladies. Man, Don, I be sending you the link, bro. Just tap in. Don Rigo with the link, y'all. I'm telling you, I've been trying to get him to jump in here, be playing around. All right, let's see. Yeah, I sent you the link for today at 4 o'clock, man. Use the link, bro. You gotta jump in the real deal. I ain't playing around tonight. I gotta get into this. So you can see my screen over here. So you can see one of them says the effects of toxic machoism, right? What is meant by machism of man? Let's break this down. See, let's understand. There goes that word exaggerated again. Ladies, I'm telling you, there's no exaggeration. We feel this way. We feel this way. A strong or exaggerated sense of manliness. There's an assumptive attitude that virility, courage, strength, and entitlement to dominate are attributes or concomitants of masculinity. I'm about to look that word up. That was exciting. Concomitants. Just when you thought you had a grasp on the English language, you get a word like that. Do y'all see this word right here? Concomitants of masculinity, right? A strong or exaggerated sense of power or the right to dominate. Okay. So, ladies, I'm just giving y'all what y'all need to know about men. Y'all having issues. You don't want to submit. You hear all these TikToks and all these reels, and men are telling women to be submissive, be submissive, be submissive. This is why. What is the opposite of machismo?
The counterpart of machismo is Marianismo, which is a set of values and expectations concerning female gender roles. And there it is. Ladies, I've solved all your problems right there. I'm going to duck a cookie way I'll figure that one out. Right? Expectations concerning female gender roles. So, lady, you can't want a man that sticks his chest out, but then you want to do the same thing. It's not going to work. I know, cheat day. I'll see his cookies. Marianismo emphasizes the role of women as family and home-centered. It encourages passivity, self-sacrifice, and chastity. Oh, Lord. Study this, ladies. This is why men don't want y'all body count high. You're supposed to be chaste, right? Period. If you're accessible to any swinging that walks by, good luck, landing the kind of guy that you want. Just shooting it to you straight, all right? So, maintenance, right? Because that's what we're looking at. Machoism versus maintenance. Who do you think is going to be the most successful in a relationship, ladies? A man that's macho and concerned with being macho and upholding a macho image, or one that's concerned about maintaining the family and you? I'll wait, because these cookies is good. Swear they are. Woo. So good. I don't gotta wait. In the American culture, machoism is defined as a strong sense of masculine pride. Okay? Period. So there's no way of getting around it. There's no way of getting around it. Men have this feeling about ourselves, and it doesn't come from being ripped and swole or making all the money. It's just our mentality. And it's, so you definitely, ladies, you have to understand this. It's our mentality. So you add this strong, exaggerated feeling of power and entitlement and the need to dominate with stupidity, and you have a problem. Houston, we have a problem, right? So, ladies, if you really like the guy, know up front, if nothing else, you're going to have to cater to this attitude. It's real. And furthermore, men are obstinate. It's immutable. This is what it's going to be. Attempting to codify your man is to lose him to that side chick we discussed last week, who's not going to ask him to drop his macho flag to be with her. If you attempt to codify, domesticate, dim his macho fire, ladies, you're going to lose him to whatever woman in the house, around the house, or down the street that's not going to ask him or require him to do that, to have access to the womb, as my man up there in Wisconsin was saying. Shout out my man Darius up there. It's real. Now I can stop sharing that for a second, okay? Because you get the point. Oh, there we go. The people's choice, everybody.
Deuces.
Man, Don Rico.
What's up,
We
my
love
boy?
you, dog. We love you, dog. Look, Shay shamed. Hey, Shay shamed my man Don Rico. We know he ain't got no shirt on because all we can see is his face. Maybe she'll join in, Don. Maybe she'll join in today.
Tell Shay to join in, man.
Yeah, maybe I gotta send her the link. I'll send her the link on Instagram.
Hey,
I'm having a cheat day.
what's going on, man?
Man, you know, we talking about the Macho Man today.
I got my shirt on now, buddy.
Well, turn the light on then, fam. You so crazy.
You know, I be in the crib chilling, man.
As you should. As you should.
Streets
That's
ain't
real.
safe, man.
Well, you know, what is it like for you, Don, since you jumped in here? Do you feel like women try to get you to be less macho, less of a man? Do you believe that as time goes on, or immediately, women attempt to get you to be less dominant? Talk to us.
I don't know. Some women do, but some women want to pump you up to be a tough guy. Like, be my protector. My man will do this or do that.
That's real. That's real.
There you go. Just,
Which woman outlasts the other with you?
the one that tries to keep me, you know, keep a level, not being soft, not being hard, just be, you know, don't jump out there. Because some of these women will send a dude off to mess with somebody and the dude to get knocked out. Oh, he bothered me. Oh, maybe leave my pop, pop, pop.
That's real. That's real. You said a mouthful, fam.
Hey, send them straight off.
I've seen a couple of TikToks about that for sure. A couple Instagram reels about that. But for the ladies that don't understand what it means to be macho, like, because we have to talk about it, right? We have to talk about men who are concerned more about being macho than about maintaining the household or the woman. Like, it's my way or the highway type guys that, you know, you can't really move. So if you were giving advice to a woman and say she came on the show and she was like, you know, Don Rico, you know, my man, you know, he's always sticking his chest out. He's always talking about what I have to do in my gender role. You know, what should I do? But I love him. What would you say to her?
You're going to have to sit down and talk to him and tell him to, you know, mellow. Tell him to, look, you ain't got to try to be, you know, control me and scare me, because fear is going to make me leave. You know what I'm saying? If you try to, a lot of women don't like, now some women, they'll stay in, but a lot of women don't like aggressive stuff. Like, if you're too aggressive and too much of a bully, a lot of them, they be gone.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes, you know, the financial abuse can be a beast.
Yeah.
Even if it never gets physical, even if it's never verbal, knowing that you have to do what this person says or wants you to do or meet their expectations, or you'll lose your job or not have any income or be homeless, that's abuse. So he's not wrong with that, ladies. If you get with a guy, talk to him about his beliefs, right? Bring up the word macho. You know, talk to him. Say, hey, do you put being macho over maintaining our relationship or me? Like he's saying, have that conversation. But I'm saying do it up front, because if you don't, you might end up in a situation with someone that you want to change and hope will change, but is incapable of change. because we are, if nothing else, endowed with a strong sense of pride in our manhood. Even if we, even even if we not capable of functioning like, and that's the whole problem, isn't it? There are so many grown boys out there. Shout out to my man Tori Culverson in Pittsburgh, man, for giving us that beautiful way of putting it. Even if you're a grown boy, and look, I sadly was one of these for a long time. Even if you're a grown boy, you're not conscious at all, even if that's you, right? You still, because you have a pair of cojones, have this strong sense of masculine pride about yourself. It's not going anywhere. So education, financial stability, or anything at all, your looks, none of that has anything to do, ladies, with a man's strong sense and need to dominate, feel powerful, and have expectations for the female role. Now, Don Rico,
Yo,
I'm about to go to the female side so women can see, and men, y'all too, so we can see the opposites. People say opposites attract. That might not be true. I'm
yeah,
not saying I'm not saying women need to attract a more feminine man, but what I'm saying to you is people yelling opposites attract. I'm saying that might not be the case, right? So if you're more of a tomboy type chick, you might want a macho man. Whereas if you a ladylike chick, you might want a man that can exude some sort of feminine energy. What's feminine energy? All right. Feminine energy. Love that guy. I had to mute you for a second while you get your pop and your chips together. Just wave at me when you get done. All right. Feminine energy. Feminine energy traits are affiliated with nurturing, love, receptivity, compassion, and care. This being energy is the polar opposite of masculine energy, which revolves around doing, right? All right. This is huge, people, because a lot of guys, especially guys that grew up without dads, over exaggerate what it means to be macho because they didn't have an image of it, except for on TV, except for guys down the block or guys that dated our moms. Now, right here, it's not even saying, ladies, anything to do with homosexuality, right? There's nothing homosexual for any man that wants to nurture his woman or his children, love them, be receptive to their energy, be compassionate when dealing with them, and truly care about them. Case solved. I can just stop the teaching series right here. Folks not watching my podcast, y'all gonna kick yourselves in the butt, but get this out to somebody having trouble in their relationship. You just might not be compatible. Opposites do not attract people. They don't. Right? If you're a tomboy type female, you might like that macho stuff. Wrestling before intercourse turns you on. We know you types. We all dated one of you. If you were a tomboy when you were young, you probably love dealing with guys who are overly macho because that's what you're attracted to. But ladies, if you are feminine, get your hair done, your nails done, your toes done, your ideal guy is obviously a guy that's comfortable and secure with allowing himself to exude feminine energy. That's the word. That's the word. All right. Now, furthermore, it's a right here, what blocks feminine energy? All right. What blocks feminine energy? Okay. And we're going to get Don Rico's opinion about this in a second. As soon as he gets done with them chips. It says it's important to balance these energies in order to be in alignment. I can't make this up, people. When you hear this sound, write it down. Now, this isn't just about relationships because this is no longer just relationship show. In the workplace, if you own your own company, ladies, fellas, if you own your own company and you need to deal with the opposite sex, you need to understand this. If you have a client that needs you, men, to exude more feminine energy, why not? Take that macho hat off, add the feminine energy one, and be, that guy. Be that guy. Because that person, I mean, if you have a service like I do that helps people, you need to be that guy. If your service and products help make that person's life better, you need to be that guy. Ladies, I'm telling you right now, understanding how a man is, if he needs to dominate and feel powerful, make him feel that way and make the sale. Stop trying to change the natural order of things, because this right here says it's important to balance the energies. I just rolled out my very first ever real digital ad. And what you hear me, if you watch the ad, listen to it, what you hear me doing is encouraging somebody who was stuck at the moment and didn't think that they had any more to give. So I had to get that person to become cerebral about what we were trying to accomplish and not allow their flesh, personal feelings and emotions take over. Okay? What I'm saying to y'all is balance. Balance. I hear men say, she should be my peace. How can you have peace without balance? Shout out to my man D.I. Man out there, my man Damon in California, for putting it out there that one day on my show. Fellas, if you want them to worship you, have a little worship for them. All right? An excessively masculine lifestyle destroys your feminine energy. Oh, ladies, post and repost this podcast. Go ahead, share the link with your man right now if he's doing too much. Not that he shouldn't have an expectation of you to fulfill your female gender role, but tell the brother, slow down. Too much of that stuff is destroying my feminine energy. The energy, conversationally, you say you want me to give. Y'all got to get y'all pen and paper out. Taibu Muad'Dib, Confirmed Genius, is giving you all he got tonight, just to kick off this teaching series. We're going to go deeper into this. Don't get me wrong. But fellas, you can see now how being too macho and too masculine can cost you business deals, can cost you relationships, access to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Chill. Back in my day, we used to say, have a and a smile. Calm it down. All right. I'm getting full off these cookies and milk. That's why I work out, y'all, so I can have my little cheat days. All right. We have to spend some time talking about the block female energy, and I'll get to that. But let me go to Don Rico real quick. Oh, he jumped off. He don't want to talk about feminine energy. Now we know where my man that y'all know he's the people's choice. Now y'all know where he's standing on the feminine energy joint. But we got to get this into the teachings, right? We have to. Let's talk about it. Okay? Let's talk about it. 37 definitive signs of blocked feminine energy, and how to fix it. Right? Does feminine energy attract men? Feminine energy makes a man fall in love because it shows him how dynamic and spontaneous you are. Feminine energy in a relationship is the ability to empathize, prioritize your feelings, and communicate well with your spouse. These are wonderful qualities that can create a happy, satisfying relationship. Okay. It's feminine energy, y'all. It makes men fall in love. That's what it is. It's the nurturing traits, right? Feminine energy is all of the nurturing traits it takes to connect to human beings in a meaningful and fulfilling way. It's great. That's so excellent. So I'm going on I'm coming up to my time, y'all. Let's think about this for a second. All right. Let me just think about this, massage my temples and get my woosah on. All right. If we were to go back and look at the definition of machoism, and we look at some examples of it. Machoism comes from the assertion of male dominance in everyday life. Examples of this would be men dominating their wives, controlling their children, and demanding the utmost respect from others in the household. Doesn't sound very beautiful, does it? I mean, it sounds like things are being ordered, but that doesn't sound very creative or beautiful. It doesn't even sound tasty. It doesn't sound like something that you want to taste at all at home, is it? That's tough. I'm doing this study because I want to learn a little bit more about this man-woman dynamic, right? I do. In the South, it's very interesting. In the South, women are very, very sensitive to a lot of things that men do. Some of the things turn them on immediately, and some of the things turn them off immediately. And I'm saying that because I'm talking about night and day. I thought at first it was like, okay, as soon as they don't get what they want, they're going to flip on you. But what if all they're looking for is someone to balance, someone to achieve balance with them? I can see why, ladies, I can see why y'all have a problem with machoism and with men and our attitudes because, man, the assertion of male dominance in everyday life, like in every aspect of our lives, like to be dominant over the wife and control the kids and have the utmost respect. So it's the balance we're looking for, right? Man, but this just reading the feminine energy thing and reading the machoism that I suffer from myself. Man. I have to explore feminine energy. I have to we have to get secure enough in our macho selves to explore the feminine energy side. so that we can give women the balance that they rightfully deserve. So this is really mind-boggling to me. I mean, I did some preemptive research, so I knew it was going to be explosive, and I'm going to repost this stuff and do my posts and stuff. I want y'all to make sure you respond to the polls and jump in there and get your comments going. Let's have a conversation, especially in the African community. How do we get couples to stay together in the African community? We have to seek that balance, man. We see Latino women submissive to the Latino men. We see the Hindu and Arab women submissive to their men. You know, European women submissive to their men. And everybody, literally everyone. It's like, what's wrong with the sisters, right? What's wrong with the sisters? Okay. And I'm like, it's not them. It's us. It's us. It's us. It is. It's tough. It's tough to admit that. It's very easy to point the finger at the women, isn't it, fellas? It's easy to be like, she can't keep her legs closed. She has a high body count. You know, I can't trust her. It's easy to point the finger at them. But ask yourself, every man watching this podcast right now, ask yourself, if you're not experiencing the kind of relationship you want with the women that you're with, that you want to be with, if you don't want to be with her, hit it. But if you're with a woman and you want to be with her, you want things to be right, but it's not, ask yourself right now, are you giving any place at all to exuding feminine energy back at her? And the fact that you're not is the reason she's giving you back masculine energy. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. My cookies are almost gone. Not the milk, though. I got plenty of milk. So, coming up this week, we're going to dig deeper into just the male side, just the female side, as we dig deeper and deeper into, what it's going to look like. All right. For now, let me go ahead to a commercial. I want you guys to understand that I have a story. I'm actually, serious about helping people. And even though I entertain you guys here on the podcast, I have a lot to offer as a life coach, an achievement coach, successful podcaster. My podcast is successful. Just want you guys to really know this is what it is. All right. So let me go ahead, cue this thing up. Hold on. Mute myself real quick. There's two Brendas, one in the mirror and one in real life. All right.
Which one are you?
I'm the one in real life.
One in real life. The one in real life. That was easy. The one in the mirror has dominated you the entire time, hasn't she? You think that you are what you see, but you're not. Why has that mirror, Brenda? Why has she been dominated?
Because I allowed her to.
Nope. She's been dominating because you've been identifying with her. Our mind, we set to identify with that person we see in the mirror. But that's not who you are. You're the Brenda in real life who's already
lost the weight.
Who's already there, right? But you gotta fight to get out that. you gotta fight to come out that thing, though.
That right there, you can't see the bottom of the screen, but it tells you what to do. It talks about the 4-step program I've created to help people be more successful. We stress ourselves, people. It's easy to do. We're not living the lives we want. People that say they want to buy a home, but they're not tracking their spending and saving every penny. You automatically qualify for the program. You definitely need the workbook. Go ahead and download it today. All right. I'll make sure I put that link to that ad in the description. It tells you what to do. It gets you going right away. To be honest, if you haven't experienced the kind of success that you want to experience with your life, if you want to make a change, if you see something going on inside yourself and it's not what's manifested in front of you, take the first step. Because I've been there. Many a times I spent my wheels. I can't tell you how many times I failed before I created this 4-step program. Right? It's the only way to change. The only way to change is to point the thumb. And this 4-step program will help you get through that process, because for many of you, it may be as hard as it was for me. Been through trauma as a child. It's tough to blame yourself when you feel like a victim. So this 4-step program is for a lot of you, right? When I got up out of that thing, then the 4-step program is for many of you who are super ambitious, but just don't feel like you have that it factor to get you do this 4-step program. I've been there. I missed one big opportunity, falling back like it's not for me. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Download this workbook, man, and get it going. Right? I want you to have it. You guys have been blessing my podcast. I'm shooting you a blessing right back. Download the workbook. For once, I went end to end, everybody. I got it done. I got that thing done. Let's go. Got the commercial in there. Look at you, Ty. Got the commercial in there, man. Did the topic, did the sports. Y'all didn't hear me. I did it right tonight, y'all. Y'all didn't hear me, but that's okay. I'm going to get better at muting and unmuting myself. I really need to get my mouse. That's what I need to do. Oh, no. That's not what I want. All right. So let me get back over here and look at, get the commercial going. Let's do it. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Look for the ad and opportunity to download the workbook in the description of these live streams. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30-ish. You already know. Taibu Muad'Dib, man. I'm so glad y'all joined me tonight. It was such a beautiful night. Feel really good to get it done on time finally, y'all. Yes. Yes, let's go. And that's the show.
One. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence is isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma packed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthplace. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your paper, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart, no matter who you are. Come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah, that's how it starts. Go get it. Go, go, go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.
That's the show, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30-ish. Let's go.